Today is day 38 and 39 of my 50-day Why Wait for New Year's challenge. I'm combining 2 days because my uploads are currently a few days behind, so this will help me catch up a little to get closer to real-time updates. I've been asked a few times about my protein intake and whether I track macros, and the truth is no. I do believe that if it's helpful for you to keep track of all those numbers, then absolutely you should do that. For myself, however, I have seen videos saying all sorts of different things about the amount of protein you need and how to calculate it, and I've been told I don't eat enough protein, that I can't absorb the protein I am eating, that I should go carnivore, and that I should go vegan. But I look back over millions of years of evolution throughout ice ages, and I look at Spartan warriors eating only 2 meals a day and drinking soup made from pig's blood while being one of the most formidable forces in the world at the time. And I look at all the things humanity has survived through, and the Roman gladiators who often had a meat-free diet, and I look at bodybuilders and trapeze artists from the 1800s, and none of these people were weighing and tracking protein. They were eating diets rich in meats and whole foods and working very hard, but didn't have the science for the measuring and calculating of macros. Our weighing and obsessing over numbers is a very recent phenomenon, but we were strong and successful long before that. Even when you look at stats saying the average lifespan was 30 in some time periods, that's often down to high infant mortality rates, but many adults that survived infancy lived well into their 80s while not calculating their protein intake, and they physically worked a lot harder than many of us do these days. Not just an hour in the gym, but hours upon hours doing hard physical labor every day. For those reasons, I eat what I deem nutrient-dense enough to sustain me based on my energy levels and how strong I feel. I almost always have a fair amount of meat in my meals because I personally believe meat is a rich source of bioavailable nutrients due to the fact that we evolved eating it over millions of years. And I eat high volumes of plants and vegetables that come from nature, limiting things that had to be produced in a factory. As I always say, this is why we need to find what works best for us as individuals, and if that means weighing and measuring foods to ensure you're getting enough macros and keeping within your daily calorie limit, or if that means fasting, or if that means eating only meat or only plants or high carb or low carb, I say do whatever feels best for you and helps you achieve your goals. And of course, the usual disclaimer applies here: do your research and consult professionals if you need further advice.